Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic, and we want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You're welcome here. We support multiple pathways of recovery, not just one, but all pathways. And whichever pathway it is that you choose, we're here to help you, and we definitely want to make sure that it works for you. If you're watching this through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we do encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope, and your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you might have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. Jacina, I saw you posted another question out there, another topic, and that's a great topic, actually. Expectations, and I think it's another one of our members in the room has a great saying about that. Expectations are resentments under construction. Resentments under construction. The problem with expectations is not the expectation itself, but it's what happens in the event of that expectation not being fulfilled. So let's say that Jacina, I loan you $20, and you say, hey, I'm gonna pay this back next week. Well, come next week, when I ask, hey, could you pay me back that $20? You say no. Well, okay, I set the expectation. The expectation was set that you were going to pay me back $20. But sure, whenever I don't get my $20 back, sure, I'm going to be disappointed. That's an emotion, natural occurring emotion. Emotions are not bad. Matter of fact, emotions are perfectly healthy. It's perfectly natural to feel disappointment. It's perfectly natural to feel anger. It's perfectly natural to feel sad. Emotions are not bad. It's what we do with those emotions that become bad. It's our actions based off and driven from emotions that become problematic. So when, Jacina, you don't pay me back that $20, and I get mad and I slash your tires. I wouldn't do that, but you get my point. Well, the next thing you know, did you not pay me back? Is that what caused me to take that action, that improper action? Is that what I'm going to tell the police officer when he comes to arrest me for slashing your tires? Well, Jacina didn't pay me back $20, so I slashed your tires. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, my action was the problem. It wasn't the emotion I was feeling. It was my action that I took based off of that emotion. Unfortunately, I'm still responsible for my action, so the police officer's going to have to arrest me and take my happy ass to jail, right? For slashing your tires. And again, I would never do that. Again, the problem is not necessarily the expectations. It's what happens, what we do with those emotions that we feel after those expectations. Another great example is, let's say, I'm playing, I'm coaching a baseball game, and I have the expectation of winning, and all of a sudden we do win. Holy crap, I'm excited, I'm fired up, and so I'm that excitement, that joy, that happiness, those are all emotions. But those emotions, again, what we do with those emotions, let's say I go, hey, you know what, I think I'm going to celebrate and have a beer tonight. That's problematic. It's the response to those emotions that are problematic. Expectations that cause certain emotions, that's normal. That is perfectly normal, especially when there are the reasonable expectations. If you come to me and say, hey, Drew, you know what, I'm going to fly you up over. I'll go fly you over to Seattle. And Jacina, do you know how to fly a plane? No. Then how you go fly me? Well, just trust me. And then when I get on board of the plane anyway, and you can't fly the damn thing, we're both going down. Was that really a reasonable expectation for me to have of you being able to fly a plane? Should I have gotten onto that fucking plane? Again, the crux here is reasonable expectations, and I totally concede that. There's nothing wrong with setting expectations early on with people. That way they know what you're expecting, and you know what to expect from them. So whatever happens from that point forward, be it unreasonable expectations or reasonable expectations, whatever happens at that point forward, you're still going to have to deal with those emotions. Emotions are not the problem. It's what we do because of those emotions. That's where it becomes problematic. And that's where I want to encourage you today. Emotions are perfectly normal. Look at the big book, right? In the big book, the big guy, the Jesus himself, he got angry when he walked into the temple. He started flipping over tables. Remember that? Emotions are perfectly normal. Jesus got angry himself. He got angry himself. It's what we do with those emotions that become problematic. So I want to caution you and encourage you today. When you feel emotions, just understand that's part of human nature. That's part of our genetic makeup. All the hormones and enzymes in our body that create all the neurotransmitters that create these emotions that we're feeling, perfectly normal, perfectly natural. What we do with those emotions, whether we're celebrating with a cold beer or a bottle of vodka, or we're pissed off when we're slashing somebody's tires, it's what we do with those emotions and how we respond to them that can be problematic. So again, just understand emotions are perfectly normal. Expectations, there's nothing wrong with setting expectations up front. You can't set expectations after the fact. I can't come to you a week later and say, hey, Jacina, remember when I loaned you that $20 and you said you'd go pay me back? No, I didn't. Oh, well, okay. Well, Jacina, I need you to pay me back that $20. Well, I can't pay you back right now. Whose fault is that? I didn't set the expectations with you up front, right? So nothing wrong with setting expectations. The problem becomes whenever we get into the emotional response of those expectations, and that's why our colleague always says, expectations are resentments under construction. So I want to encourage you guys today. Thanks for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day. Truly appreciate it. Again, this keeps me sober. If there's a topic you'd like to have discussed, drop it out there on the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. We'll take a look at it and see what we can do. I also want to give a special shout out to Eric Wilson. Today is his birthday. I think he is 29 again for like the 13th year, something like that. So definitely want to give you a quick shout out and say I love you, man. I'm very proud of you, and just proud of being able to have that ringside seat to your progress. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. I hope you guys have a kick-ass Sunday. In the meantime, guys, remember, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.